What's up, YouTube? It's your boy WTF Squirtle here, and I am here with my boy Enchanted. And he suggested I do a Pokemon how to on the second part of on how to counter Mewtwo. Enchanted, I'm gonna be doing a counter Mewtwo counter video. Now, Mewtwo is, oh god, it's so hard for me to make this video, honestly, because Mewtwo is a tough cookie to crack. Mewtwo is very tough. Most of the time, obviously, your best counter for Mewtwo is to go in with your Mewtwo. You know what I mean? To run in and just crash them, try and crash them out. But if that's not physically possible, I have a couple of Pokemon that I can show you. Oh, that's the one that I just got given. And I've got a couple of strategies I can think of off the top of my head that might be able to push you through the Mewtwo. And they're very iffy, and some of them are not going to work, obviously. And when I say Mewtwo, we are referring to the Calm Mind Sweep Mewtwo that I revealed a couple weeks ago that everyone uses now. The Calm Mind Giga Drain Mewtwo. The one that just poops on kids. Now, see, assuming that they're going to Calm Mind, you know they're going to Calm Mind. That's what we're basing this video around. If it's Raw Power Mewtwo, you just have to gut it out, hit it with the super effective attacks, and get it down. But if you're going against the Calm Mind Mewtwo, some of your best bets would be to, if he's trying to set up, you try and set up. Because if he Calm Minds once, and you Quiver Dance once, if you look at the way the stats are built, if he Calm Minds once and you Quiver Dance once, you should 90 percentile knock his ass out with the Bug Buzz. And hell, if he goes for the second Calm Mind, you can get a second Quiver Dance off, you can sweep his whole team from that point. Because he does get a decent defense boost, but Bug Buzz is still nasty. That's disgusting against Mewtwo. This last one I showed you a battle. This one I'm not going to be able to because there's a guaranteed way to beat Volk. There's no guaranteed way to get around Mewtwo. He's the best Pokemon in this game, period. So, like I said, there's no guaranteed way to get around him. But if you're coming from the mind state of, I know they're about to try and set up on me, you could also go into, well, I don't have it on here at the moment, but you can also go into Gliscor and Dragon Dance once and then one-shot him because you will one-shot him with the Crunch. That's a really good option to do. If you know he's going to Calm Mind, you can go for your Dragon Dance. He'll probably just, if he's me, he'll probably just Ice Beam you and one-shot you. But if he's bad like everyone else and he wants to get the Calm Mind off first, I'm not going to risk a Calm Mind at the cost of you killing me. So I'm going to knock you out. But most people won't assume that the Gliscor can kill them in one shot. So they'll go for the Calm Mind, you go for the Dragon Dance, then you drop the Crunch on them and just laugh as you blow their face off. That's another way you can do it. If you're not trying to set up and play games with them, the best bet that you can go into is the 461 Adamant Slaking, and just go for the Shadow Claw. Hope it crits, hope it knocks him out in one shot, but even if it doesn't crit, it's still going to do 3/4 of his health. Calm Mind Psystrike Mewtwo sucks because he probably is going to get close to one-shotting your whole team. Now, I know Palkia can live a Calm Mind Psystrike. So if you have Slaking and Palkia, that might be a good way to, because if their team's all built around this Mewtwo, once you knock that Mewtwo out, their whole team's gonna fall apart. If you can knock if they have no Mewtwo and you still have Mewtwo, you still can win, even if it costs you 2 Pokemon, because Mewtwo can get the 2 knockouts like you just saw. Another good counter is my boy Gallade right here. With an Adamant Nature, he is a 406 physical attack. Now, I know that isn't as much as Slack King, but he does have the Shadow Claw as well, and it does have the high crit chance. And if he decides to abandon the Calm Mind setup to try and one-shot you with the Gallade, most likely he's not going to, unless he drops some magical bullcrap and hits the crit on you. Because usually you've seen that freaking Bruno's Gallade is known to live. Now, if all else fails, the other way that you can stop from getting swept is simply to have a T-Waver. T-Wave him. Rotom Heat, throw out the Rotom Heat. Or, well, I don't know what y'all use. I use Heat because I need the overheat on my team. Thunder Wave is a great counter to him. Thunder Wave him. Take the shot. Pain Split. Then knock him out with overheat. Another good counter, which is this is Lugia is anti-meta. Lugia is, if you're afraid of getting swept, always throw it out first, because even no matter what they're trying to sweep with, if they throw out Volk, you're just gonna one shot with the Aero Blast. If they throw out anything else and you're not sure if you can handle it, get the for sure T-Wave, because there's no way you're one shot in this Lugia. Not the way I have it built. It's 252 special attack, 252 special defense. I might change the Modest Nature, lower its attack a little bit more just to get the even more defense. But you cannot one-shot this Lugia unless you're double calm-minded. You cannot one-shot it. So it will at least get the T-Wave off and then another attack, which will probably be the Shadow Ball, which will do a decent amount to the Mewtwo. It'll screw up the Calm Mind setup, and you have a chance to lower the special defense by 1. So you need to work on the defensive. It's not the power of that Mewtwo. Mewtwo one-shots almost everything anyways. It's the fact that you cannot kill it because it's +3 defense. You know what I mean? Like, its power is ridiculous. Now, I want to show you, I'm going to show you guys, because this is why I'm not doing a battle one, because I have 3 different Mewtwo's that I use in competitive battles. 3 separate Mewtwo's. And the reason why is because it all depends on what you're running in your team. That's the best part about always getting challenged to a battle, is I can always change my team. Most people only have their good 6. I have like 45 Pokemon. This is my raw power Modest Mewtwo. He runs the Modest instead of the Timid, abandoning the speed for the extra special attack. This one runs a Calm Mind, Aura Sphere, Psy Strike, Ice Beam. This is the Mewtwo I use anytime that you do not run a Mewtwo yourself. Because if you run a Mewtwo yourself and you're timid because you got the code Mewtwo for free because you're bad at Pokemon and that's the only Mewtwo you have, you're faster than me because you're timid and I'm modest. So I'm not going to bring this Mewtwo, obviously. Now, if they run a Mewtwo, sorry. If they run a Mewtwo, no, it's this one. I run this Mewtwo, Lord Cooler, the one I got from my code, Timid Nature, to get that 395 speed. And I run the Calm Mind, Giga Drain, Dark Pulse, because that'll one-shot your Mewtwo. If we both get the Calm Mind off, I'm one-shotting you. And Psy Strike. Then, if you run if I notice that you run a very dragon-heavy team, or if you just run certain Pokemon that I don't like Togekiss, I'll bring this Mewtwo, who's Timid Nature, also from the code. Calm Mind, Giga Drain, Ice Beam, Psy Strike. Ice Beam, nasty. These are 3. Everyone runs theirs different. Some people run the Aura Sphere over the Ice Beam, which I think is bad because you should already have at least 2 physical attackers in your team at all times, like 2 hitters that can use fighting type moves at all times. Where am I going? Okay. Yeah. But see, like I said, the best way for you to counter things, if you look at this box and you see what I have in this box, everything in this box is max EV Ivy, which means that at any time I could pick from any one of these Pokemon and switch up my team a little bit. That's why my battles are always different, is because I don't always run the same team as I usually do. Sorry, I enjoy having all of my proverbial ducks in a row. I like, whenever I'm not battling and I'm just walking around, this is the team I like to walk around with, because people see this team and cry. And I like that. I want them to cry. But anyways, Mewtwo's a really, really, really tough cookie to crack. And if you don't have any counters, it's just going to sweep your whole team. If you're not good at Pokemon, the best thing you can do is get a Thunder Waver or get a, I wouldn't say burn. Thunder Wave or Toxic. I think Toxic is bad because you're giving him like 5 turns to kill you. Plus with Giga Drain, I mean, yeah, eventually it'll lock it into where the only move he can use is Giga Drain. Then you just switch into something that Giga Drain don't work on, and then he's forced to let himself die. Mewtwo is a very hard cookie to crack. If you're scared of Mewtwo, just run 6 Mewtwoos, and the fear will be gone. Like, for real. Oh, there he is. I'm like, where are they? But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I kind of did this one in person with talking and walking around and all that because it was really hard to just do discussions. And, you know, the thing about Mewtwo is everybody is going to run at least one. And that's the savage part that makes me not like this game, is because now everyone's one Mewtwo is my Calm Mind Giga Drain Mewtwo I tried to keep quiet. But people always want me to release more. They want to know the full power team. You have the full power team, and now I don't battle anymore. So now you're crying that I don't battle. Well, the reason why is because everyone's running the same 6 Pokemon that I already ran. So now it's like either I have to run those 6 Pokemon and be completely serious, or I lose and you're going to post it on YouTube talking about you beat me. So I can't play for fun anymore. So, like, I've just been taking a battle hiatus. Like, as you've seen, like, the uploads with my brother, I still have battles recorded already. I still have stuff to post. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be out of content. That doesn't mean you should unsub just because I'm not doing PvP battles anymore. There's like 50 other YouTubers that do PvP battles. Mine is more entertainment and educational. I'm sorry if your only entertainment in Pokemon is battling, but there's a lot more to Pokemon than just stomping kids on YouTube. Alright guys, I'm gonna end this video. I do have a couple of, matter of fact, before we end this video, I do have a couple of things to do. Shouts out to Frozen Fury 1000, Show No Mercy to Noobs, Lionel 10 Messi 10, that's DAH Cruiser on YouTube. I'll put a link in the description later on in the week. MLG Basis 123, those are all guys that were added to my shout out list. Alright guys, I'm going to call it a video. You guys have a good night and keep squadding up, Squirtle Squad, you know. Just let me know what you guys want, what content, what you're looking for.